And with
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Simmons. Harris dishes to Embiid. Elbow shot. Thibault with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Harris against Collins. Thibault kicks to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's Embiid. And finally they hit one.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now Harris, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovic with it. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovic. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Curry. Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Simmons. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. Thibault finds Simmons. And here's Embiid. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the right side. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Left side, Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Demontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
We won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The feed now to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. Thibault, the pass to Kirk. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
A good close contest so far as we finish. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. Herder passes to Williams. Seven-foot shot, and it's blocked by Scott. They recover it. The 76ers leading by 3. Hill looking around. Over in the corner, Green. Milton finds Green. Down low, Scott. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams against Hill. Shot's good by Williams.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Green. Now the pass to Milton. Just 3 to shoot. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Hill. Now here's Milton. Hill with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Scott. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. Here's Herder. Defended by Milton. And Herder gets it to go.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Milton the pass to Howard. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. They trail by 1. Now Milton kicks it to Howard. Pocket 4. The 9-foot shot. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got his first basket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
1:57 left in the first half. Gallinari surveying the D. Williams passes to Okongwu. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Count that bucket.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside Hill. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Trae Young, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Williams. Now here's Simmons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Thibault. He kicks to Harris. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Here's Gallinari, and he banks in the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Gallinari against Harris. Inside. Back to Embiid. That misses off the backboard.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Embiid finds Simmons. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Embiid. Harris trying to get free.
There's no fear in the eyes of Embiid. I mean, in fact, you could argue pressure situation make the big man perform better.
And here's Bogdanovich to the inside. Here's Capella. Another shot. And it's blocked by Simmons.
With the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Outside for Simmons. Embiid dishes to Curry. Over Hunter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris against Collins. At the top of the key, Curry. To the paint, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And finished off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta leading by 3.
And Bogdanovic coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player.
Simmons inside, working on Collins. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Scott dishes to Howard. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even. Green's got 5 now.
You can't let that happen consistently. Green gets the chance to catch and shoot. It's almost automatic.
Gallinari outside on the wing, Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Milton with it. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Reddish. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Milton the pass to Green. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milton the pass to Hill. Green with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Howard. Okongwu grabs the board. And they're running. It's stolen by Milton. And here's Hill for 3. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. Howard kicks to Green. Howard dishes to Green. Passes it to Scott. They kick it out to Green. Fires from 14. And that one hits back iron.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Okongwu, the pass to Herter, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Here's Milton. No good that time. The Hawks leading by 11. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And he converts the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside Hill. Back to Milton. The kick out to Scott. 5 to shoot. They need this. Howard trying to free himself up. Scott can't get it to go for Atlanta. They've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Shots good from Young. And the Hawks lead by 15. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's Young. Dishes it to Hunter. Now, here's Bogdanovich. G right on him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now here's Simmons. Right side Curry. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Bogdanovich. Embiid, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 13. Embiid finds Harris. Here's Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry passes to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, with tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Harris. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Collins. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's Curry outside. Not going to go that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Harris against Collins. Fires for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Harris dishes to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules footballs. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
And Simmons drops them both. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Young from outside. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And in the... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A look from above, the incredible sit. And we've got time.
Hey, Kevin, with this
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at small forward. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Harden with it. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Embiid. Got a piece of it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Over Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden. Often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Brooklyn with the ball. And here are the Nets. To the middle. Jordan's shot is off. 76ers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And slam dunk by Harris.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Now here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Harden. Shoots from the corner. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside, Jordan. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Simmons.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Out to Harris. The pass to Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, it's such a fluid shooting motion from Embiid. I mean, most times you just assume that his jumper is dropping.
Brown outside. Jordan against Embiid. Jordan dishes to KD. Back to Jordan. There's Brown with the 3. Simmons pulls it in. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's good.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Harden finds KD. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by KD.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here is Harden. Durant just inside the line. They get it back. Tries again, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Simmons passes to Curry. Durant against Simmons. Durant with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Milton with it. Brown's there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Hill deciding where to go with it. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Green out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one goes. Count it.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hill against Dinwiddie. Hill kicks to Howard. The kick out to Hill. Rebounded by the Nets. Green taking his time here. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie against Hill. Passes it to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Hill dishes to Howard. Good on the shot.
Dwight Howard is a big...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, How do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game, and Simmons slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Harris takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harris against Harden. Durant kicks to Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Here's Embiid. James Harden picking up that last basket.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is Hill. And it's KD with the rebound. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Outside for KD. There's the triple. That shot off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think
that was terrific.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
KD dishes to Jordan. Outside for Durant. Pocket 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 6.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And Curry, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Durant. Plenty of space. Again, the Nets for 2.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden scanning the floor. And stolen by Simmons. Left side Curry for the tie. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Harden launches it from deep. Harris kicks to Harden. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Harden up top. He's guarded by Hill. Harden, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the basket by Hill.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Green passes to Howard. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Looking to end the run. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan with a nice inside bucket.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long. Arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Milton finds Hill. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The kick out to Scott. Hill against Harden. The drive by Hill. Jordan knocks it away.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dinwiddie against Hill, and it's good for 2.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Hill dishes to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
The pass to Llewellyn. And here is Green, defended by Scott. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Hill has the open look. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here is Milton. The kick out to Scott. Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Green. Got a hand on it. Irving looking over the floor. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Green. Here's Claxton, and it's blocked by Scott. But they get it there. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's Philadelphia now. The lead is 2. Simmons passes to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons' shot is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Luwawu. To the wing right side. Dinwiddie against Simmons. Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Claxton. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
It's tipped. Embiid finds Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Out to the right wing. Embiid dishes to Curry. Curry on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. They grabbed their own miss. The 3 from KD. That shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Hill drives in. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Beautiful work from Hill. The way he fends off the defender and completes these opportunities, special.
Harden against Harris. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A second chance effort. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris passes to Curry. From deep. It's back to Hill. From deep three-point range. Curry can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Out to KD. Can they get it? No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Hill passes to Curry beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Curry. Launches a three. No good that time.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Pass to Thibault. From deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Curry against Lopez. Embiid, the pass to Curry. Lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Curry passes to Embiid. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harris's shot is good.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Harris against Holiday. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Curry. They double team Curry. Back to Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Middleton. Down low. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Six to shoot. It's another look, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An effective low post score with a feathery touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now here is Harris. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And that one drops for him.
Oh, this speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. 1:31 left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry outside. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Curry. Up again. And staying with the play. Harris has got 6.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now here is Hill. And the pass to Milton. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Milton finds Howard. Back to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. One-on-one fast break. Here's Middleton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's all knotted up.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Milton finds Howard. They get it back.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Now Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the shot no good, a bit short. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Scott the pass to Green. Hill dishes to Green. Puts it up. Pass to Scott. It's Hill on the wing. Stolen by Tucker. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And with the way Teague can move in the open floor, there's just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harris dishes to Embiid. Harris draws the double. Simmons passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Middleton for 3, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thibault kicks to Curry. Over Holiday. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by the Bucks. To the inside. Outside for Curry. In the corner, Simmons with it. Passes it to Embiid. Over Lopez. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Outside, Simmons. Now the dish to Harris. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Harris. Trying to get something going. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Giannis. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. For 3, Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. Doesn't go for him.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Back to Milton. And Green now, top of the key. Here's Howard. Dishes to Scott. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Middleton. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Hill passes to Scott. It's back to Hill. Pass to Scott. Howard up on top. Releases. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton on the wing. Defended by Scott. Elbow shot is on the way. Shot's good by Middleton. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Hill kicks to Howard. It's back to Hill. Howard at the elbow. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hill up top, guarded by Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Portis. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Harris. He kicks to Hill. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the buck. Get fouled or both.
Both free throws good from Hill. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Teague. The pass to Portis. 1:46 left in the third. The shot off that time. Now the 76ers with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Hill kicks to Thibault. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Tucker. Portis with it, guarded by Embiid. Portis, the pass to Teague. Back to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Hill dishes to Embiid. Kicks it to Curry. Back to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry finds Embiid. Here's Curry. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 3. Back to Curry. And that one goes long. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Offline with his 3. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Passes it to Thibault. Now Hill. Curry dishes to Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks leading by 8. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Thibault. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Hill against Teague. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 6. Live. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bucks shooting 41% for the game. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, we're out there with Portis. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Teague. And that one's good. Thibault.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Teague against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now the feed to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. On defense, the Bucks. 6-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Pass to Connaughton. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Here's Milton. Off target from outside. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And now Philadelphia on the break. And that's an intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee on D. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. And here's Simmons for 3. But they'll get another chance. Green passes to Harris. Milton in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Harris finds Milton. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside Holiday. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 7. Simmons looking it over. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Milton. Off target from three-point range. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers trail by 9. To the middle. Harris kicks to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Passes to DiVincenzo. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Holiday, no one around him. Misses the 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 9 points. And the basket by Harris.
Oh, what a gorgeous-looking jumper from Harris. He has put a ton of work into his shooting in the offseason since he came into the league.
Pass to Holiday. Giannis with it. Picked up by Harris. From past the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Harris finds Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Offensive rebound. Bucks leading by 7. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Lopez is fantastic at positioning himself in these sets.
To the left side wing. Embiid, the pass to Green. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
Making outstanding use of the mid-range area. The big man, Embiid, he enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Snatched up. Here's Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Those three-pointers off the mark. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good D by Embiid.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Curry passes to Simmons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Philadelphia has possession. Harris kicks to Thibault. Lets it go with a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Bogdanovich looking around to the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Philadelphia has possession. 4-point game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Harris kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. Puts it up from 15. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Curry finds Thibault. Curry against Young. Back to Curry. Outside, Simmons. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Young. The layup off target.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Back to Thibault. The three ball. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Young passes to Collins. Young drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Embiid. Simmons with it. Back to Harris. Stolen by Collins. And they're pushing it up. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. Thibault kicks to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Simmons. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 6 points. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young with the steal. Collins against Harris. The 76ers trail by 3. 26 seconds left in the first quarter.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Pass to Green. Here's Milton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. From downtown, Herder, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
Here's Atlanta now. Williams passes to Herder. Now, here's Okongwu. To the inside, Howard with the steal. Milton finds Harris. Hill up top. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for the Hawks, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. But 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herder's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Hill passes to Harris. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year he went to the line more than 8 times a game.
Gallinari hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Milton on top. Harris outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pass to Herder. Now here's Okongwu. He started by Howard. And it's Gallinari missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The kick out to Hill. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. No good from Howard. Atlanta leading by 6. The pass to Okongwu. Williams with a clean look. Atlanta again missing. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Milton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Milton's got 4 this quarter.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari attacking. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like this. Don't settle for the jumper. Attack off the dribble. Use your skill to finish. Excellent play by Gallinari.
Now here's Milton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill. Down low, Reddish. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And the shot goes in. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here's Milton. Kicks it to Scott. On the wing, Milton. Here's Thybulle. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that'll
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. Scott is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Now, here's Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Pass to Embiid. Pass to Thybulle. Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry dishes to Simmons. The pass to Scott. Outside, Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading by 9. Bogdanovich finds Young. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. The tray. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And still, he scores. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Simmons. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Simmons kicks to Scott. Back to Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. Simmons passes to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Curry's got his first points of the game.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Count it, good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Simmons finds Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Pass to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Another miss by Curry.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Out left to the wing. Collins against Scott. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Let's go. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
No coverage that time.
We know Simmons is a great creator. Here, he shows us he can also work off the catch.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. And it's good, 2 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Thibault, following the bucket by the Hawks. He dishes it to Scott. Back to Thibault. Outside for Simmons. Pocket 2. Embiid wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And stolen by Howard.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
The Hawks leading by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
George Hill saw the opportunity, got right to the cup.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Williams passes to Herter. The 17-footer. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris finds Milton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Outside Williams. Reddish the pass to Williams. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 13. Hill drives in. Howard dishes to Hill. Green deciding where to go with it. That's good from Howard on the assist from Green. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Milton with it. Williams picks him up. The offensive rebound, Harris. Milton kicks to Hill. This one for 3. Kept alive. No good on that one. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading by 11. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Here's Herter. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3.
And make no mistake, George Hill is a two-way player. Great contest there.
Takes a 3. Howard. It's good on the putback. Howard's got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Williams dishes to Reddish. They could use a bucket. Here's Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Tries again. Williams passes to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Hill passes to Harris. It's back to Hill. Over Gallinari. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Curry against Young. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Got that one up quick.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry finds Scott. Back to Curry. The baseline J. It's good! And now they trail by just 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drains the three-pointer. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. There below is Barkley. And as they...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. From the top of the key. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Thibault finds Embiid. Back to Thibault. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Harden. There's the pass to KD. Takes the 3. They get it again. The kick out to Brown. KD on the wing. No good from outside.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's Simmons. Here's Harris. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And so here is Philadelphia. And here is Simmons. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, DeAndre Jordan, though he's in his 30s, that intensity, that energy level, boy, it never seems to diminish.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also...
Wow, hammering it in!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Harden against Harris. And the basket by Harden.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Left side Harris over Harden. Again, Philadelphia.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Durant launches from deep. And Harden with the stuff.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Simmons inside. KD's on him. Embiid, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Fires from deep. Durant, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Stolen by Harden. One-on-one fast break. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Simmons can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. Harden way outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Harris. Good work defensively by Harden.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Brown wide open. He fires. Here's Jordan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 6.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And I
think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Harris passes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
It's Brown on the wing. Harden the pass to Harris. Brown outside. KD, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And he gets it to go. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Luwalu's shot is off. And so he'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Outside, Green. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Irving with the steal. Outside, Green. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Milton finds Howard. Back to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think this is one thing George Hill is exceptional at. Drawing the defense into fouling him. Terrific getting to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Hill. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Fires from the wing. Scott pulls it in. Hill looking it over. That one drops for him.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Dinwiddie. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a rope. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Scott in at the power forward. Here's Irving. It's deflected. Outside Hill. And it's slammed in by Howard.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Here's Milton. And it's Hill penetrating Scott. And it's blocked.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving for 3. Green finds Irving. To the middle. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his first points in this one.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Hill passes to Scott. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. Claxton no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Milton. Dishes it to Green. Back to Milton. And stolen by Irving. For the tie. Good on the triple. Irving's got 5 now.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Hill with it. Guarded now by Irving. Shoots from 12. And the basket by Hill. And that's now 6 points for George Hill.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Llewellyn. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Hill kicks to Scott. Outside, Green. Scott dishes to Green. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. He's got 10.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Dinwiddie against Hill. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Milton, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. So they take the lead. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Green up on top. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. It's Howard with the drive. It's good. Howard's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here is Harden. He has 6. 9 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Harden's got 8.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
It'll count, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets out in front, up by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We got DeAndre Jordan out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Harris, and at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and the dunk by Brown.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Simmons finds Harris. Back to Simmons. Now Embiid. And it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
The 76ers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Jordan. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Harris, and it's blocked. Harris against KD. Here's Thibault. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets leading by 8. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Durant kicks to Harris. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, here they come. Here's Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw drops in there for Thibault. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Passes it to Brown. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10. Yep, it counts. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Simmons. And the shot goes in.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Harden outside. Back to Durant, and Durant gets double teamed. Knocked away. Inside. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And the Nets lead by 9.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Now the pass to Thibault. But they recover it. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Pocket 4, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He dishes it to Jordan. And stolen by Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the dunk by Embiid.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
The 3 from Harden. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Brown. That's to Curry from past the arc. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden against Harris. The 10-footer. Money!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Simmons. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Simmons passes to Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Here's Embiid. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Middleton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Middleton hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Simmons with it. The shot misses. Great D that time from Giannis. We're about 1 minute into the first. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Middleton can't get it to go. Middleton against Curry. Here's Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. Well, what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here is Holiday. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Simmons. Harris finds Simmons. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Left side, Harris. And it's in there.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Middleton on the wing. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense. But it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Here's Simmons.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Holiday up top, guarded by Harris. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And once again, Jeff Teague getting space in transition can result in plays like that. That's going to hurt.
Here's Milton. And foul on. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Scott, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. He'll find Scott. It's Solomon. It's Antetokounmpo. Here's Teague. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And it's Scott with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Portis. It's stolen by Hill. Fast break, Philadelphia. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. There's the lob to Portis. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Connaughton. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Milton the pass to Scott. Here's Howard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Here's Teague, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Thibault, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good. Thibault.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Middleton outside. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Feeds it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Giannis high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Holiday finds Middleton. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Count it.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Good. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Giannis has got 16.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Simmons passes to Harris. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Harris. Simmons got the lead back up to 1 now for the 76ers. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
1 second left, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. That's all for now. Say good.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Up top, Simmons. Antetokounmpo defending. A nice shot by Simmons.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll cover.
Holiday looking for an opening. There's the pass to Middleton. It's hauled in by Thibault.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Curry with some nice D.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milton with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And plenty of contact. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Teague. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Teague kicks to Portis. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's deflected. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And that one drops. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Howard trying to free himself up. Milton's shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Portis finds Antetokounmpo. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and the layup is good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it's Hill penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
See, George Hill, when he decides to drive like that right to the rack, that's when he's effective. He got contact.
So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bucks trail by 9. Outside Teague. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got 6 points.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Here's Milton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bobby Portis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Now Teague. He's got 6. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Howell. Shot is out there with Green. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at point guard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Holiday.
And Holiday playing some unpredictable ball there. Remarkable at getting the defender into the air with that shot fake.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. Can't hit from in close. And that one's good. Thibault. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons, but to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fun.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Philadelphia leading by 7. Curry kicks to Simmons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Antetokounmpo and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
George Hill's checked in for the 76ers. He feeds it to Embiid. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Here's Holiday, an easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hill against Giannis. Hill passes to Thibault. Kicks it to Embiid, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. And the 76ers lead by 5. And an intentional foul right there. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill. And here's Holiday. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Milton. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Simmons. Harris passes to Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Simmons. Yes!
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Giannis right side. Middleton the pass to Giannis.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive.
David, thank you.